Good morning everybody. Welcome. We are live on YouTube, gents.
Okie dokie.
Good morning, YouTube.
Yeah, good morning YouTube, good morning Discord as well. I'm busy sorting out my taxi routes. I'm going to connect to my ACARS just now as well. Start the flight. There we go. ACARS is running, Uncle John.
Excellent.
Good morning, Christer, Tommy, Robert. Good morning. Sorry, Kevin.
No, I'm just reiterating that you've got your ACARS running.
Excellent. Let's get a bit of a wider angle there. We just had one non-team member take off. We're going to take runway 34, gents. So just FYI. And I was looking for something now. Oh yes, that chart. I don't really understand where the Charlie comes in. So it says we're taxiing Alpha Charlie, but we're holding at Alpha 1. So I don't know if that Charlie is actually any significance to us. I'm thinking out loud now for the automatic Unicom. I'm going to take that Charlie out, because we're going to just taxi our Alpha, go on to Alpha 1. Then we're going to take... Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Then we're going to take runway 34.
Hold my belly, Kevin's already got engines running.
Not yet.
TIGRA 2. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, anymore. So we've got everything set up. Hello, Steve. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello, Andrew. Right, so to actually do the test that Zibo wanted me to do last night that we simulated on the ILS, I'm actually going to do it this morning. So we're flying into Ciampino, runway 15. I'm going to use the VOR approach. I'm going to step through later and just make sure that we do not have that runway in the legs page. Then we're going to switch off the auto throttle, autopilot, as well as cycle the flight directors and see what the FMA gives us. So then we actually have some proper test going. So yeah, that's the idea. And in the interim, I'm just going to enjoy myself. Man, this was a busy week and a non-stop pushing of flight sim stuff. So yeah, it happened. 737, how are you this morning? Need to get this age sorted. Age. It's the right one. There is our OFP. We're going to carry 19 tons and fuel will be 5.9. Hello, Sasso. Good morning.
Morning, Sasso. Where is he? I can't see him.
He's on the stream, Uncle John.
Oh, he's on the stream.
On the YouTuber stream.
He's not in Discord. Okay.
Hang on. Keep your bearings. Keep your head. 1, 2, 2, 2. I'm talking to myself, by the way. Nice one, Sasso. Nice one. Yeah.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Okay, we don't need better pushback today. It's not necessary. Right, we got that. Let's start the leg. Get our map sorted.
Okay, fellas, I'm ready for taxi, unless John's going.
No, I'm going to let you go first today.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
enjoy, guys. Enjoy. I'll be ready in about 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes. I'll
Yeah,
be ready.
I need an engine start anyway, Kev.
Oh, right, that helps, you know.
It does. So you crack on, lad. Don't forget your chocks are on.
Yeah, that is very important. I'll probably try and remember, but most likely forget. It happens.
It is.
Screen, haven't I?
So, landing on, I'll make it 400. Right in between the runway and the airport elevation. Right.
You can stream as well, Kevin.
I think I've got everything set there. So, I'm going to do the VOR approach into Ciampino. And then I'll do that test that you and Zibo wanted me to do today, because I'm taking the VOR actual approach. Okay, so I'll check the legs page, make sure there's no runway in it, just for the heck of it, and then we'll do it. Right, so that is the actual VOR frequency, Roma, the 1108, and we're gonna come in there from the top and then turn back. Okay, so what's that? Hello Neil, good morning. You know what I did not do, or did I do it? Did I actually do it? No, I did not. I did not import into my winds story. Let me just go fix that.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Right, I should fix it. I'll go check it now. Thank you, Mr. Refuel Man. Right, so we're taking off on 3-4. That is the departure. As a DME 15 locally. That's the one. That is what we want. Ah, Scotsman, enjoy.
Holding at Alpha 3, Kevin.
Okay, John.
Good luck setting that back up, 7-3. Right, okay. Let's get this keyboard closer.
I'm ready for taxi.
Go for it, Johan. Right, here we go. So, weather. It's I must get into a habit of using the facilities given to me, you know.
Waiting on your toga, Kevin.
I'll tell you, John.
Thank you.
If you are holding short at Alpha 1 and the guy at the end of the runway goes toga, by the time he passes and you get into position, it's probably going to be 3 minutes anyway, huh?
Okay. Well,
Yeah, because it's a long backtrack, this.
It
Yeah.
is a long backtrack. Alpha 3 I'm holding it.
There's Toga, John.
Thank you. Enjoy.
I will. I've just got to disappear and do breakfast as soon as I'm in the air.
Well, change over to standard. 10,000 before you do.
Yep.
LGKR, sir. LGKR. The import would not work if I used the wrong file name, so it has to
Here it
be
comes.
LGKR.
And he's airborne.
And I'm airborne.
Right, and there's our quick sidestep for that little hill in front of us.
Right. Taxi.
Alright, there you go. There is no runway here. There is no runway here, so it's fine. This is going to be a good test then.
7.
Going down, then going back up. No runway. Glide path 3 degrees. Awesome. And there's the go around track in as well.
7. B. Remaining.
Ready for pre-flight procedure. Trim up.
Just about a line up, Kevin.
Okie dokie.
On runway 35.
%. And toga.
No winds, awesome. Right, starting my APU gents. Ready to go in less than 5.
Right, gotta go and do the breakfast. Back in a bit.
Okay. we're on noise abatements.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Thank you, Trish. Right, that is all set. Beacon can come on. Seat belts, everything else is set. Yes, good. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Papers.
Ah, chose the wrong option. It should be procedure, but anyway.
Flight deck door. Closed and locked.
Krister, almost completely done.
5,896 kilogram on board.
The guys were working really hard on it yesterday. There are still one or two small issues, okay? But when perfection is the only
Anson.
accepted standard, you know, it's going to
Passenger
take a while.
signs.
So it's
On.
really good at this point in time, but
Window.
it really needs just the
Locked.
last final touches.
MCP. Speed 149. Heading 345. Altitude 30,000. Takeoff speeds.
Ready to taxi, gentlemen.
Pre-flight procedure.
Enjoy before start procedure. She's now on her own tangent because I chose the wrong option there. Hi. She's undoing all the good we did. Aye, man. Why you do that? Let's do this. Abort.
All commands and checklists aborted.
Thank you. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Problem is I never used that command that I used for the checklist, and that is what threw me out. In a moment of weakness I said before start checklist instead of before start
Before
procedure.
start procedure complete.
There we go. Okay, I'm
Ready
ready.
for
I'm
before
ready.
start
I'm ready. I'm
checklist.
ready. At this time we've got 1 minute on the APU, so we're all good with that as well. Heck. Okay. Start number 2 engine. Exactly, Krister. Ah, and now this thing is not listening to me again. Hold on. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Tommy, I haven't heard anything about the cat. I think maybe it was given away to somebody who needs it more than her. Not sure.
25 and 2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Good morning, George. Haven't seen you in many years. Yeah, I agree, Tommy.
$25 and 2. Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Thank you, Linda. There you go, sticks 28. That's Kies. That's you, Kies. Can you guys still hear me on Discord?
Oh, I can hear you.
Irony there is, but it's not available for sale yet. Eugenie told me that it's ready. They're just waiting for the latest LU update to be released, and then they will release the Linda, and you can buy her then as well. Good morning, Reggie. Right, I think we are done. Let's go. There's flaps 5. I think I took the jocks off earlier. I did.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set. Taxi lights on.
By the time it's first pick up, please. Good morning, flight.
Hello, George.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Yeah. You need to come and visit us more often. You used to come so regularly, but I presume you got busy in real world.
I started my own company, and I feel now I need to release some pressure from here, because
I know the feeling.
I need this.
Good, good. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Approaching 17.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
On runway
how to
17.
start my microphone, but eventually I managed to find out.
Good stuff. Good. Hello, Peter. Good morning.
Remaining.
Hey, Bruno. Good morning.
On runway 35.
Stabilized.
Toga. There we go.
Takeoff thrust set.
Enjoy.
George_ITP.
Thank you, sir.
donated $15.
Hey, George, thank you. Thank you so much for the tip there.
Knots.
Appreciate it.
Throttle full. V1.
Morning so much.
Rotate.
Representing yourself to a friend of mine.
Positive
I'm
range.
gonna introduce you to the series.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Really go out.
Yeah, I'll try, man. There's command A. This is the second time that my auto throttle kicks out now. I wonder why.
Acceleration altitude.
Throttle noise lock. Let's make it 3. Yeah, the lock is on. Right, we'll check next time. I don't want to save it now, I'll save it later.
How is Uncle John?
Flaps 1 set.
Don't know if he can hear you. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
George wants to know how are you? How you are?
I'm very well, thank you, George. And I trust you're well too.
I'm trying. Just got
Good.
very
Good.
busy. But happy to see you. Actually, I see you in a simulator with Nico. Was he right or wrong?
Yes.
Was he-
Yeah. Yep.
Where? Was it in South Africa? Or
Yes.
somewhere
Yes. Johannesburg.
else? Wow, it looked so real. I was looking at it and are they in an airplane?
We were very proud that day, were we not, Nico?
Oh yeah.
I've seen it. You looked amazing, honestly. Wow.
The video is on my Facebook page, the Skymatix Facebook page. If you want to go
Yeah,
check
there
the
I
videos.
seen it.
Changing transition.
An engine failure as well. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we had lots of bird strikes and
Smoke.
yeah.
Had to put the gas masks on.
Now that's fun.
Transition altitude.
Right, I'm back, John.
Excellent. Making good progress.
Aye.
Good lad. A nice short little flight this.
Yeah. In the last couple of days, I've loaded quite a lot of new flights. Let me actually see here in the VA chat if I put the South American ones. Yes, I did. So I did South America, I did Corfu. Lots and lots of new flights. I'm busy with the ones from Bergamo now. There are quite a lot of flights in Bergamo that needs to be uploaded now. From and to Bergamo. And then I've got some in Germany as well. It looks like there's about 100 flights I need to load about.
That's a lot of
Flight level
flights.
100. Landing lights switches off.
Drop in the ocean compared with how many flights are in the VA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? 3,000.
Ouch. Sorry, Neil. got our little train forming again.
Strange not having David here this morning.
Yeah, well, probably got busy.
Yeah.
Peter, the quick answer is yes and yes. Zibo, the Zibo mod as it is here, as you see it here, is 100% already compatible with X-Plane 12. It flies, it works, it operates in X-Plane 12 and has been for many months already. It's perfect. If anything, there will be a quick patch if the beta or alpha release or whatever Zibo has now of X-Plane 12 changes significantly enough in the release model. That's the only reason why anything would change, but for all practical intents and purposes, it's ready.
But you're still using now X-Plane 11, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not part of the test team. Only Zibo has got access to 12.
I can say one thing, I enjoy my flying now. You see the scenery with my new graphics, my new laptop. Running at 47, 46. That's so beautiful to see Europe.
Nice, nice. Steve, just arrange for an extra bucket or two, mate. I think he made a huge splash, so just, be prepared. But thanks for the offer. Hello, Reggie.
Reggie, put your mic in front of your mouth again.
Helps.
W.
Ah, that's better.
Just a quick hello. Just before I jump in. You're a bit late.
No worries. I see you're offline with us, so cool.
Yeah. Got some bits to do.
You're looking at my scenery, Kevin.
I am, John, yeah. Your authors are really rubbish, aren't they?
Oh, I tell you what, you're going to get your legs smacked.
Come on, my default scene is superb. What you on about?
But you're flying 2020 again today?
No, explain it now. No, it's a long running little repartee with John about authors.
No, I know.
I'll just have a look. Oh, no. Compare that.
So that is Kevin's screen. And here's Uncle John's screen. See the difference with author, eh?
Hardly any difference at all, Nico.
Listen to him.
Kevin, if that makes you feel better, you believe that, sir. You just continue as is.
I'll get my own back. I'll do this flight again this afternoon in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Hey, don't go upsetting me. I'm having a good day at the moment.
Tell you what, during the week, in between all the testing and everything that I've been doing behind the scenes that you guys don't even know of, I actually took the Phoenix for 2 flights. And
All right.
I'm starting to get the hang of it. There's still little things I don't really understand. One day I'll stream it again and then you can educate me, while we're streaming or something. I don't know. But I really like that aircraft. That's really a nice aircraft.
I must admit, I like it as well. It's nice, and plus it's nice to have a study level aircraft just to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
But we'll see when the 800 comes out what that's like.
Yeah.
For any of you guys watching the stream, the Go stream at the moment, and are not aware, Austin Mayer made a statement on the PoshCon presentation they made. He was directly asked, when are we going to get X-Plane 12? And he actually came back and said, within 30 days. Now, that was over a week ago.
Yeah.
So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, the way they've discounted X-Plane 11 right now, I'm not sure if it's X-Plane themselves or if it's just on Steam, but on the Steam platform you can get X-Plane 11 for next to nothing now. Obviously they're preparing to dump stock to get the new one going, so it's all part of the proof it's coming.
Actually, just I think so. Thursday, I bought X-Plane 11 from my friend.
Okay.
Still £54.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was reading this morning while I was still in bed. Somebody said they've got it on special now for I think $30, something like that. I didn't check, so don't hold me against it. I just tell you what I read. But, yeah.
You should have waited, George, because when you get X-Plane 12, you get the license for X-Plane 11 as well.
All right.
Who said that?
No, that was on one of the streams that I saw.
No, I think he's got it wrong, Kevin. What usually happens is if you buy X-Plane 11 within a certain period, you get X-Plane 12 for free. That's how it used to.
So he might just get it for free then.
Yeah.
Because
No, it's like in the last 30 days or something. It usually happened. And I'm not saying you're wrong or he's wrong. I'm just saying that's how it used to work. You buy X-Plane 11 and then you get your X-Plane 12 for free because you bought within the 30-day period of it upgrading. Something like that.
Oh,
so are you gonna go to X-Plane 12?
Of course. You see, now Neil is also confirming what you said, Kevin, so there must be something to it then. I don't know why they would bother giving you 11 as well, but whatever.
Yeah, because I remember sitting thinking to myself, well, what is the point of that when everybody's got 11 anyway?
Exactly.
Surely the better deal is to give her a discounted
12 or
climb
something.
up to 12.
Yeah.
Rather than paying the full money for 12, which is going to be, what, $60 or something, I think. And you get a license for X-Plane 11. I mean, I couldn't understand the point of it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course, because that's my reasoning and why I said what I said, based upon what they did in the past. So.
Yeah, because if you buy an X-Plane 12, why do you want a license for X-Plane 11? I mean, unless, of course, you want to give that license to somebody else who can only run X-Plane 11, or something. I don't know.
Or it's to bridge the gap between them releasing 12 and the developers making their add-ons 12 compatible.
Well, could well be. Could be that. So they don't lose customers and people don't say, "Oh, I'm fed up with this bloody 12 because it's not working."
Well, that's what we have to remember when it first comes out. It's going to be
early access.
Beta.
Yeah, it's early access.
Yes.
So there's going to be
problems.
You have to expect that there's going to be problems with it.
Yeah, it won't be perfect.
Why are we going to run X-Plane 11 and 12 on the same system next to each other?
Yeah. And that's probably the reason why they're doing that, Nico.
Yeah.
Like you say.
But still, the preferred sim is X-Plane 11, not Microsoft, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. better flight models and everything.
One thing is sure, I don't know when I'm gonna buy my house, definitely I'm gonna have my own flight simulator gear and everything set up.
Yeah.
Some people like fishing, to go, to stay, to be in quietness, to just reflect. Me, it's gonna be flying, I think so.
Was it Mac? You're very quiet.
Try to speak up a bit.
You'll have to, because I've got you on full volume and cannot hear you very well.
Did you see the X-Plane post on their own site regarding this 50% off?
No, where is that?
If you go to X-Plane, click buy it. It says X-Plane 12 on new X-Plane 11 digital download, now 50% off. X-Plane 12, our new version of X-Plane, is on short final now. We're cutting the price of X-Plane 11 by 50% to $29.99.
There you go.
You might not be using this version for quite as long because the new version will soon be available. Note, this purchase does not include access to X-Plane 12.
Okay, there's a lot of answers. How's that?
I should have waited a little bit more.
You should have waited.
But who knew?
Mr. Mac.
Right, well there you have it, explain.com. Let me share the link with you guys. Paste, enter. Tyrone, a lot of it will breach the gap, but not all of it. It's not going to have Google in it, for instance, you know, so just be careful about the expectations. But there are definitely, if you look at the videos, there are plenty of things that they have improved and will be much better.
Funny part about it now is that price is now cheaper to buy X-Plane 11 than it is to buy X-Plane 10.
Okay, nice.
X-Plane 10 digital downloads $49.99.
I scrolled down, but I didn't really pay attention. I saw it there, just a picture. I was reading pictures, not words. Peter, sorry to answer you. Yes, there will be a flight. Look in my flight plan in Discord. You'll see my flight plans.
20 mile to top of descent, John.
Go, buddy.
Yeah, weather will be improved, the airports will be improved, the display on the ground will be improved. The only thing that I don't think there is going to be much improvement apart from seasons that will be added is just the ground autogen. But wary about that. Okay, Peter, bye-bye. Right, let's start prepping. There's top of descent creeping up on us, so let's have a look. There we go. Here we are. Right, final approach course according to this thing is 154. 108 on the VOR. Guys, just to remind you, this is just a visual aid. It does not track it. We're not going to use that in any formal way to actually do the approach, because the way we do it with RNAV is through the FMC. So that's just a visual aid to get something. Yeah, that's why I've got the VOR set up. You can see that when it comes close. Then we need to go down to 3,000. I don't have the MD11 now. I've got the Q400, if that's maybe what you mean, but no, I don't have the MD11. At this point in time, I'm so busy. I am really struggling to learn new aircraft because I'm just too busy. So I haven't bought the MD11 yet. I used to fly it. The PMDG version was my go-to for a long time. Now the thing about the MD11 that has always impressed me is that way that it takes off and the way it puts you, you know, lying back on your back almost in that seat, and it just goes, man. Yeah. Remember that.
I'm about 6 minutes behind you, Kevin.
Okay. I'm on descent now anyway.
Yeah, my autopilot has dropped out twice today.
Oh.
UNH 1013.
Nice.
So we don't mess around.
We're going to mess around on short finals. Mac, I'm doing the VOR approach like what Zibo and Sasa wanted me to do last night. So we'll do the autopilot or the throttle disconnect cycle, the flight directors, and check the FMA. That's the FMA for the guys that don't know what we're talking about. So we'll see what is enunciated there, and like Sasso said, the LNAV shouldn't be there.
Like area route 2 at all?
Nope.
No.
On what servers you fly now? With Ivao? You have tower control?
We've got tower there. I don't see it on WebEye yet. If he's there, I can't see.
No coverage at the minute.
Where's my explain later?
I think so before you used to fly on FS Cloud, I think so.
Yeah, but we gave that up a long time ago.
What did you say, Kevin?
Okie dokie. Altitude are you at, Nick?
I am at 300, 30,000.
Same as me. I just need to be dropping back a bit.
Yes, Tommy.
Descend.
Yes, Tommy. That's what I'm doing.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. Starting top of descent.
Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
that's an interesting message you put into
Yeah, mistake.
We're going to say that's a flippin' good airplane you got that can establish you on the ILS.
Shush.
Tommy, just remember, the fact that I've tuned the VOR is just for visual reference. It's got no bearing on the approach, so just remember that. It's just there to give some visual aid. That's all.
I've took the procedural hold out, John.
Have you? Okay. Me too.
I don't think we'll need it.
No.
Yeah, your autos look good, John.
They don't look bad at all, do they?
Yeah, they don't.
I find it difficult to fly now without orthos.
Well, I must admit, it looks like you've actually got mountains in your scenery, where I look as though I've got nice rolling hills.
Yeah. A lot of invested hours in that, I tell you.
Yeah. And the hope, John, is that it all injects seamlessly into X-Plane 12.
It'd be nice.
Yep.
If it
Just
doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. There's not much you can do about it, but...
No. I'll just redo them again for 12.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I'll do.
Ready for descent procedure.
Okay. So,
This one.
1013.
Thank you, sir.
Do your flight plan still with SimBrief?
through the VA, and the VA talks with SimBrief, and then I get it back from SimBrief.
Still comes through SimBrief.
Yeah. SimBrief just does the transaction for me. I give it all the information and send it back. It all stays within the yeah.
Oh.
Yes. What have we got?
LIRA control.
Centre. Is it centre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Control Skymatix 04. We are at flight level 4,700.
Turning in final for ILS runway 15. Very good morning, Skymatix 04. Radar count at descent 3000, the QNH 1013.
Approach top of descent.
Given.
Sir?
What runway is active now?
Pardon?
What runway is active? Did he give you?
He didn't. I just told him I was already turning in finals for runway 15. He's just told me to tell him when I'm established.
Rome radar, good morning, Skymatix 001. Rome radar, I cannot hear you. This is Skymatix 001. I've boosted you now to max volume. You like 0.5 from 5, very low. Oh dear. Sorry, whoever you are, I can't hear you. I'm not going to struggle with text and all these things. So I've just disconnected from the network very quickly.
Yeah, most of it from your end, Nico. It's quite clear for me.
Yeah, What happened was that my Logitech software didn't update again that I didn't know of. All right, and my audio input and output inside of altitude was not set correctly. I changed it now, restarted the application, but I can't hear it now. I mean, I've boosted in almost full volume. So I do apologize, but I'm not going to struggle with that. I've got other things to do now.
Let's go.
I'm just going to go move next door. Nice. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to this crazy family. You're not that bad. We just like to have fun sometimes. Right, so that's where we're at. Just the way down there. It's a bit. Almost try it once. It works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. How's that not possible? Try again. Thanks for joining, Mac. Okay, so the plan, just to coordinate with you, is just before minimums and before 500 RA, I'm going to switch off auto throttle and autopilot and then cycle the flight directors and see what is displayed on the FMA over there.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
What about your voice?
It must be Mac. I'm checking here, I can see the equalizer is running, so you've gone live, make sure you're on live.
No, it is, so I wasn't live.
Hello Anthony. Goeiemôre. No, Krister, no. We're just testing the FMA, that's all. I've got other things to do. I can't do another flight immediately. Just in terms of route 2, while we're talking about it, it's almost done, but there are a couple of small little things that between Zibo and Sasso and Alex they must just complete. Alright, so when that is done, we came to an agreement last night that we will do a proper stream regarding that and talk through it. You know, then we'll have the two live pilots, real world pilots here live with me, that's what I mean to say, and then we'll talk through the whole story and we'll talk about the go arounds and all kinds of things, you know, so just bear with us, just let Zibo finish it proper.
Just have interest groups, the testing.
Speak up, Mac, speak up, they won't hear you.
I said, out of interest, I did quite a bit of testing with Route 2 and the problems with that and so forth. But on the ground, I didn't do it in the air yet.
Yes.
And all things seem to be, that I've noticed the holes and all the rest of it is all fixed.
Okay, cool.
There's one feature I need to talk now, Sasso, when it's true.
Yeah, so it's getting there. Let's call it 98% done. You know.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's really very close to being done.
I would challenge many simmers to even notice this a problem.
Yeah. Because the stuff you guys got into last night was like next level.
Have enough of those words, I suppose. Now set the challenge and other people.
No, I think your average flight simmer don't really spend time worrying about faults. He's trying to sim and recreate the flight from A to B, you know, and just getting there.
Flight level 100.
He doesn't do what we
Landing
do on
light
our
switches
level.
on.
Bruno, I'm using OpenGL for xEnviro because xEnviro puts the seasons and the snow and everything into the sim automatically. And if you go to Vulkan, the seasons are locked in Vulkan. They can't do it. So just for that reason and that reason only, xEnviro is keeping me on OpenGL. With X-Plane 12 having seasons built in, there won't be a requirement for that, and you won't get OpenGL there. It will all be Vulkan as far as I know, so you know, everyone will have to adapt now.
Has anybody seen anything about xEnviro's compatibility with X-Plane 12?
I spoke to Magnus a while ago and he said they'll definitely be there, but the stuff in Ukraine is messing them about.
No.
That's the last thing I heard from him about it.
Approaching transition.
Oh, ASXP will be using
It will or won't be. You're very quiet, Mac.
will be.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Well, the only interjection that ASXP puts into X-plane is mainly the metal probes. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, Bruno, because FS 2020 blocked the weather API, Active Sky for one, and the other providers, couldn't really do anything with it. Now they're talking about opening the API, which means that the guys are going to come in droves now to the new platform to actually get the weather sorted and things like that. So then you'll start hearing a little bit more about Active Sky, and then obviously with X-Plane 12 I can just imagine we'll hear a lot more about Active Sky. The new weather engine that's coming, or supposedly coming in X-Plane 12, is going to be a real game changer.
Flaps
so
one set.
I think the guys, if they don't have access already, will take a wee time to actually come to the party. Hallo Erwin, gaan goed en met jou?
1000 to level off.
Dis goed om jou weer te sien. Jy moet kom kuier hier by Discord.
Flaps 5 set.
Right, we're getting there. Right, so let me sit upright. Yes, you're back 100%. That's good news. Good. Let's see. So there's our anticipation cues. We can or cannot, it's totally irrelevant for us, use the approach button. So we can simulate Cat 1 ILS on the VOR approach, and we might as well do that, and then Owen. Yeah, Bruno, you know what? I've got the same idea that maybe it is so, but I bet there's always room for improvement. So we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. Yes, terrible off-color tile, this one. Oh. Mac Owen says hello to you too.
Yeah, good day to you, Owen.
Come a little bit to the left there. That's the track, so we're not going to go on that track. We're already established on our final approach course. There's LNAV, you see it's already armed. Right. Now we're on the glide path, so that is fully established now. Gear down. Maps 15. Speed bug.
Flaps 15 set.
Actually gone down to behave now. There we go.
You've lost
radio altimeter.
No, we're on the final approach course. And LNAV is still there, look. LNAV is still there. It's in standby mode, LNAV.
Yeah.
There's this bloody thing messing me about now. Stand by, guys. Just lost the bloody controls again.
Flaps 30 set.
It's back.
Ready for landing checklist.
Alright, so what we're going to do, flip this way. To wait for, he said 500 RA approximately in just before the minimums. Then we're going to disconnect and cycle, and then that LNAV, everything including that LNAV must go away. But we must check both sides. So remind me, because I'm always fixated on Captain Mac, just remind me to look the FO side as well. It's a bad habit. Must be a breakthrough. 790 on the Barrow. Okay, so not to run out of time.
Taxi lights
give
on.
it another 100 foot or something.
Approaching 15.
Thank you, Tommy. To just there we go. Let's do it. So we disconnect and disconnect. Cycle. There you go. You see, LNAV is still there, and it's also on the first officer's side.
Yeah. Are you below the minimums? Yes.
Approaching decision spot.
Now, there's minimums now.
Clear to land runway 15.
400.
Tank rate.
Minimum.
300.
Well, there it's gone now, but it's like it's the second attempt. What he said was you can do it anytime. See, now, because I'm flying and doing all these things at the same time, this is going to be a bad landing.
10.
No, it wasn't that bad, just out the box. And only my one reverser is working.
Reverse unlocked.
Engine number 2 reverser is not working at all.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
I don't know, man. Something went terribly wrong there. That's why I did the calibration. But it looks like, you see, now the reverser on number 2 is coming on. What the hell? Yeah, I calibrated the yoke, but not the Bravo. Stupid. Okay, so Mac, I don't think it's got anything to do with minimums as such. I think it's got to do with the fact that we had to do it twice. And I think that is what he's complaining about. You shouldn't have to do it twice. Because yesterday he said you can do it anytime. He specifically said you can do it anytime on finals. That's what he said yesterday. Unless he's changed his mind or we spoke, you know, around each other or something. I don't know.
I only remember when do you remember when you streamed yesterday?
Yeah.
I specifically asked him the question, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah. And then
So
he said he usually does it at minima. Then Paul said, but considering what it is, you can do it anytime. And he said, yes, of course. You just have to coordinate with the other pilot.
I'll have to go back and have a
Flaps
scan
upset.
on that.
Yeah.
So if you want the answer to that question about when the FDs should be recycled, just go and listen to Nico's stream
last night. Yeah. So, anyway, this is now on the record. Zibo can have a look if he's not watching anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and then I can take it further. Because this is now typically, because I'm not a real 737 pilot, I don't know when it should do what it should do, you know. Obviously, it cleared the FMA once we did it a second time. But I don't think that's right. Me personally, my opinion is that it needs to be fixed the first time you use it. The only thing I don't understand is why my Bravo conked out. My Bravo has never conked out. You know, I quickly recalibrated the other one, but I mean, I can't on short finals go and recalibrate all my joysticks just because the stupid machine doesn't want to use it.
And what are you using for your USB at the moment then?
The Bravo is on a USB 2 on the motherboard, and the Alpha is on a USB 3 on the motherboard. But it's been that way for a while now.
No, okay. Well, I know since you had said your card was bad.
Yeah, I know. Just I fiddled with USBs a little bit. And I mean, it's not like I can say it's like the USB controller gets hot or overheats, because the moment you recalibrate it, it's like there's something that happens to the calibration software. You know, something goes wrong there. Either it gets blocked, which it's not the antivirus because everything is excluded in the antivirus, or something strange happens, man. Enjoy, Krister, if I didn't say that before. You know. This is a nice flight. It would just be better if all the freaking controllers work when they should. Look there. Only the one reverser works. Now let's do it this way now. Would hate to recalibrate everything before every flight. Yeah, well, this is not good news, but that one lever is not registering at all. See there, that one says it's working. This other one, it's like wrong one, wrong one. See, number 9 is dead. Just doesn't see it. Hold on. Let me try this while we're live on air. Give me a second. Right, I'm back.
Hello, sir.
Right, let's do it this way. Go back. Okay, I've moved the Bravo now to a different USB port.
Okay.
That is the first reverser. Your second reverser is dead. Just not working. More's do it. Yeah, number 9. No, number 8 now. Dead. There's number 7.
It was number 9 before, so that suggests that it's not a problem with the throttle.
I don't know. I'll have to reboot. I think that's the best thing to do is to reboot and to see what happens. But let's quickly go back and just file the flight plan and get some brownie points for it. Yeah, I would reboot first, Owen, and then I would go and maybe even delete the controller profile and just start from scratch again, something like that. You know, see if we can solve it that way. Whatever it is, it's a pain in the ass. I sincerely hope my throttle is not broken now. It's deeper. There we go. Welcome to Ciampino.
Ready for shutdown procedure. Flaps upset.
Thank you, Tommy. Have a nice day. You too. Okay. Let me file my flight here. I'm going to say goodbye to you and I'll rip this thing apart. Do what I need to do. I'll look at the sliders. It's not a slider. This is the problem. It's a button. The sliders all work. I've just shown you there. All the sliders work. There's nothing wrong with the sliders. The problem is this is a button. So if you move one of the levers or trigger a button, it automatically pops up and it tells you there. You see it's highlighted. See? Now when I pull the next one just below that, there is nothing. It's just not talking. Okay, so it's not so much a slider, but what I'm going to do is play around with it a little bit, see what we can do. Because I've got the Bravo in a USB 3 port now as well, so let's have a look. See. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Old thumbs. I'll speak to you guys later. Bye bye.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.
Pleasure, guys.